So I wanted to talk about the very curious story of my math professor from my junior college. I think he was my pre-calculus teacher. Not only was he my teacher, but I considered him a mentor. We did a lot of mountain biking. When I say a lot of mountain biking, like I kind of knew about mountain biking, and then he kind of led me into it. I knew about riding a bike up in the hills, and I learned more about what mountain biking really was from Mr. Perkins there. We got pretty close. I helped out at his house. I think I told him something like, how hard I work, and it turned out that I probably wasn't all that effective. But it was nice to work with him and all. I believe that he was drawn into this from a good friend of mine. I won't get into that right now, but that's definitely going to be a strong connection to a lot of all of this. And here's the strange thing. When I was going through all these hassles and all these problems and all these issues, when I say hassles, I don't mean like these weren't just little hassles. This was a very serious situation after the fire at the house. And starting to figure out that there's something very, very strange going on around me with the people that I know and the people that I care about. And I still care about all these people. I care about Mr. Perkins. I care about the person who connected all this situation. But before contacting my old calculus teacher, pre-calculus teacher, I did some background and found a story that claimed that he had supposedly stole his neighbor's dog and took the dog up into the woods and let it loose in the wilderness. Very strange story. I cannot be certain, but I'm almost 100% certain that there's just no way that he did that. Anyway, after running across this story, and I ran across the story after the fire and after a lot of stuff that's been going on, I called him up because I needed some help. I need help. And he said he'd come and meet me at the Starbucks over in Monterey. And basically he just wouldn't listen to what I was saying, didn't really care about what I was saying. And I was basically pointing at my mental health the whole time, which would make sense since I lost my business and was almost killed in a house fire that was purposely set to kill me and my dog. And very strange that he wouldn't listen to any of that. He just wanted to focus on my mental health, supposedly. And he made sure to give me a bunch of in and out cards before we ended our talk. Please understand that I care about this person very greatly. I understand that he's been told, I don't know what he's been told exactly, but it's got to be something really crazy for him to act like this. But I wanted to put this out there because, well, he's like one small brick in a huge story involving so many people that, well, it's out of respect. I care about this person a lot, and I know that they cared about me, and I also have to presume, since they acted the way that they have, that they care actually just as much about me as they did before. They may not think so, but they will when they understand the truth. So that's my story of my teacher that I had a strong connection with that suddenly had zero connection with me and wanted to tell me I had mental health issues, but their answer to that was to give me in and out gift cards. I know this sounds a little bit crazy, but it's very important.